Speaking of whores, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies specifically.
Yes. Wait, what do you mean ladies specifically?
I don't know. Like lady, like whores,
like a who? You can be a whore. I'm definitely a whore.
That's true, yeah.
I'm
a whore as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, I retract what I said.
I get paid for giggles, bro. I'm a hua.
Yeah, it's true.
Dance.
Yeah. Dance, whore.
Dance, monkey. I do it. You want to make me laugh? Pay me. I dance. Pay me.
I didn't do my intro. Welcome to another episode of The Intellectuals, motherfuckers.
Oh, that's nice.
I hope you're all enjoying your fucking week so far.
Yeah.
I'm Poseidon. And
guys, bad news.
What
happened?
I can't pay you this month. The government has frozen my ass.
No.
I had a feeling.
Yeah.
We knew it was going to happen.
Of course, you know.
Patreon.com/Pantelis.
We no longer live.
So they get to that one.
Yeah, we no longer live
Live free or
in
die.
a democratic country, apparently. So
no.
yeah, that kind of shit happens.
That ship has sailed
It's about
20
to
minutes
happen.
ago.
I had to walk here.
What happened to you? You walked here.
Oh, I couldn't put gas.
Oh yeah, you weren't allowed.
I wasn't allowed. Exactly, I wasn't allowed to put gas, so I had to walk here.
Yeah. They said you
gas,
reached your,
you mean petrol?
He reached his gas quota for the month.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
So
he put in his natural gas with his gas stuff.
Well,
it was the same meter.
Earlier today, Poseidon had a lot of gas.
yeah.
It was.
Can I ask you a question?
Wafted towards me.
You took a cab to get here and you stopped by Tim Hortons with the cab. You paid
Oh yeah, he literally.
That's what happened.
Can I ask you a question about that? Why are you fucking parading around in a taxi cab?
I'm parading around. I'm parading
you
around.
dumb son of a bitch. Why didn't you call us to give you a lift?
I asked him because I don't do that. I'm self-reliant.
You're not self-reliant. You relied on a cab.
You're not also self-reliant because I'm not. Whatever. I'm not gonna get into it.
A Dodge Reliant, which is a Dodge Aries.
What's a Dodge Reliant?
It's a K car.
What's a K car?
How do you explain this? It's a mid '80s government car that people would. It's the same car that Ferris Bueller's Principal drives. It's a Reliant. It's called a Dodge Reliant or an A.
What does it look like? Does it look like a?
It looks like a Dodge Reliant.
No, I understand, but isn't there like a similar look? Like
It
maybe.
looks like an old
Looks
Malibu
like one of them
Classic.
vehicles with the
It
four
looks like
tires.
a Malibu Classic. It's square. It's boxy.
Okay.
It looks like an '80s Malibu.
Okay, you couldn't describe it like that, so I could put an
just
image
did.
in my head.
I just did.
Remember
No,
that
but now
car-
you did after I fucking bitched.
You guys remember
Poseidon
that
has
car
been
that Homer
irritable all
Simpson
day.
designed?
What?
Remember the car that Homer Simpson designed?
Oh, and
No, I don't remember
twin,
that.
his brother Danny DeVito.
That's it.
Invested money.
Say
in
what
the
you will
company.
about Grasso. He's a motherfucker in the know.
Hey.
Yeah, the Homer, and when it's circling around, it's going.
Such a good idea. That was a good episode.
Yeah, Danny DeVito.
I don't remember that episode.
I know you don't.
You don't remember
Under
a lot of
Siege.
episodes.
Under Siege.
Yeah, that's all you know.
That's all I remember ingrained in my memory.
So
So why are you taking a fucking cab, bro? All over the fucking place.
well, where I okay.
What happened to your car, by the way? I haven't seen
My
it in a
car,
while.
my car my car is stopped for now because there's no insurance on it.
What do you mean? There's no insurance on it. You don't get insurance.
He reached
on
his, he reached his daily.
I reached my
quota.
I reached my quota. The funds are depleted.
Yeah.
So it's not insured. So I'm not driving an uninsured vehicle.
You're not allowed.
I don't think it's a good idea. I wouldn't.
But
take
then
that.
technically, with the way
Because
insurance works here,
Well, technically in the universe, the way it works is if once you drove without insurance and got into a car accident in your life, you think the chances of it happening again would happen? I think it would. Because that's already happened to me.
I understand, but
I
I don't understand that law of you don't have
Attraction.
insurance, you're not allowed to drive, because let's say you hit another car, right? You get into a collision, right?
Yeah.
Isn't
I've
everyone
collided many times. in
And
my life.
you
isn't everyone's insurance cover their own car? So isn't the other person driving the car doesn't his insurance cover him no matter what? And if you don't have insurance, you got to pay the damages. So what is this law that you have to have insurance?
Why don't you shut up, funny man?
It doesn't make sense.
I
It literally
agree.
doesn't
I
make
agree.
sense.
I agree.
Like I've gotten tickets because sometimes you'll put the wrong paper of insurance. You'll put so like you have last year's insurance papers already in your wallet, and then you go to put in
yeah.
the new one, but you make a mistake and you switch them back and forth, because they look exactly the fucking same.
Yeah, I've done that.
It's happened to me, right? Or you've given the wrong one, and you get a ticket, and you go, oh, no, I have the right one here. I misplaced it.
They don't believe you. They think you're lying.
Exactly. So they give you a fucking ticket anyways. Like, if we have the thing of, oh, no, whatever happens to your car, your insurance takes care of it. Shouldn't, if you don't have insurance, your car, and you crash your car, you're fucked? I think that's how it is in the States, no?
That's exactly where it happened to me, and I was fucked. I had to pay. It was like $12,000
For repairs?
Oh, because
Yeah.
you didn't have insurance.
Why don't you just throw the whole car out?
I canceled my insurance,
Because you're a
and
thinker.
the next day.
But that's not what
I was
I'm arguing.
Driving and got into an accident, and it was my fault,
I understand.
and I paid $12,000.
Okay, first of all, you shouldn't have done that. I would have thrown the whole car out.
No, the other person's car damage.
Yeah, but
My car was a total
that's
loss.
what I'm trying to explain, is that here, everyone's insurance takes care of no matter what. So why you're not understanding?
I am understanding. You're
No.
saying her insurance could have covered everything. Why didn't they? That's what you're saying.
Yes, but
And I can answer for her insurance company and her saying, fuck you, my premium's not going to go up because of you.
yeah, but her premium goes up regardless.
Yeah.
I get that argument.
Regardless of whose fault it is, and everyone's insurance takes care of. So let's say we both have insurance and we collide.
When worlds collide.
My insurance takes care of my car, and my premium still goes up, and your insurance takes care of your car. So since
And
that
his
already,
insurance still goes up.
and my
But
insurance
they're
still goes
not-
up, no
they're
matter
not gonna
whose fault
use-
it is.
They're not going to use that argument.
But
They're
that's
gonna
the
use
law.
That argument that if you read our thing, our deductible doesn't cover a loss of other shit and other person's fault. We don't cover that.
You
And
have
too
to-
bad,
No, but
you're
it does.
fucked.
That's why you pay
Yeah.
insurance. That's
Yeah,
why you pay
reply.
to.
You gotta reply with deduct
insurance.
his dick.
No fault insurance, and doesn't. No, I'm sorry.
But that's why that's how it works. So what is this this bullshit?
Why are you yelling at me about it?
Yeah, he didn't. You know, Guido's not a lawmaker.
I'm yelling in general,
He's the
bro.
pasta
That it's
maker.
fucking bullshit.
It is bullshit.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's complete bullshit.
Utter.
It's basically the
Utter.
insurance companies can
Utter
get the
bullshit.
fucking rail everybody up the fucking ass.
They fuck you
Repeatedly.
at the drive-through. They fuck you at the drive-through.
You know?
Lethal weapon.
They're fucking making money on money, these fucking scumbags.
They want a little more for them and a little less
They
for you.
figure out money on money.
A little more
not
for
enough
them.
money.
and
Just
a
the money.
little less.
You know what it
for
is,
us.
bro?
They're not happy with the money, so what they do is they put the money on top of the money, but then like a money sandwich, you need a third layer of money, so they put another bit of money out there.
A little more for them.
Bro,
and
you
a
know what it
little
feels
more
like?
for
It feels
us.
like Mr. Krabs has taken fucking control of this country, bro.
Who's Mr. Krabs?
Mr. Yeast.
Yeah,
Mr. Yeast?
It's this, the greedy.
Scrooge McDuck.
It's the greediest character in SpongeBob SquarePants.
Mr. Scab?
No,
Crab. It's
Crab.
Crab.
SpongeBob SquarePants is a documentary.
about what life is.
I know David
Under the
Hasselhoff
sea.
was in it. Yeah.
Oh shit! I just know that he's the greedy character.
Yeah.
But like it's nuts because you see all this bullshit. And you're like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah. Like, what the
Wait,
fuck,
repeat
bro?
that? You see all this bullshit and you see what?
No, you
Like,
see all
what the
this
fuck, bro?
bullshit,
And you
Yeah.
say, what the fuck,
and
bro?
like the insurance thing.
Yeah.
Like the insurance thing. The motherfucker.
Why are you just repeating what I'm saying?
Why are you?
repeating?
What I'm saying.
Bro, don't do this.
What am I doing?
Bro, I beg you, don't do this.
I beg you, don't do
I don't want to kill you.
I do not.
Jesus
I do not
Christ.
want to kill you. It's
I'm just upset. Like I keep seeing shit online. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you about this. I spoke about it with Pantelis
okay.
earlier
You
when
don't even know me.
we were on the couch talking about shit, right?
I don't know couch with you.
And so I see Pierre Poilievre post on Twitter, right? He posts something like, "Yo,
Pierre Poilievre is a very, very
he's a very, very cool politician. I like him.
intelligent,
He's a cool-
well-spoken individual.
well-spoken individual, unlike myself." And he posted something. That's nice, right? He posted something on Twitter.
Larry.
I swear to God, bro, I'm gonna kill both of you.
Larry's the best.
I
he
see
posts
politic. He make post. I like post.
He posts something on the use of the Emergencies Act. Open quote. I oppose this unjustifiable power grab. As Prime Minister of Canada, I will ensure it never happens again. Close quote.
Okay,
Right?
spoken like
So-
a true Democrat.
Yeah. So he's saying like, yo, like freedom, right? I want to give you, like, I don't want to take your freedom away.
Yeah.
And bro, the dumbest shit online is I see people replying to that tweet, and people are telling him to go fuck himself.
Yeah, somebody wrote N-word lover.
Someone wrote that?
Yeah, none of the retorts make any sense.
No, he's messing with you. Nobody wrote that.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
How can you tell when he's kidding and I can't?
Yeah, just pull it up, you dickhead. Why would I be kidding about that?
Nobody replied that. I didn't see that.
Yeah, they did. I don't care what you saw. I'm telling you what
Okay,
people
anyways,
what you saw.
So I'm seeing people reply telling him to go fuck himself. So
Yeah.
this is like I want to give you water, bro, because you're dying of thirst, and you tell me to go fuck myself.
That happens a lot.
Yeah, it does happen though.
What do you mean?
In life. It's
Many
not-
people you try
the
help.
world, they know sunshine and rainbows.
Yeah. Many times I've extended my hand and I've said, I will help you, sir or madam. And then they've told me, sir, get out of my house. So there's a lot of that. It happens.
Wait, what?
Like my friend Jerry.
I like how you snuck that one in there.
My friend Jerry. He was going to a party and he really needed a piece of marble rye bread. And they sold the last one to an old lady. So what did he do? He chased the old lady down the street and ripped her off for fucking marble rye.
So what's the max level of Canadian politician retardation are you expecting? I guarantee you guys didn't expect this.
How many guns need to be seized? How much vitriol do we have to see of honk honk, which is an acronym for Hail Hitler?
Bro, she says that they had guns and there were shootouts and that honk honk means Heil Hitler.
What does vitriol mean?
Like a vitriol is a poison, but vitriol means that you're spewing a lot of like vulgarities.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, they're just saying anything at this point.
Look at Poseidon.
It's all made up. Is a game.
Poseidon, how long?
Can I just say something? As dumb as Poseidon is, he was right all along. 1984 was coming.
He did say it
Yeah.
on this very...
On this very program.
Honk honk.
Is an acronym for Heil Hitler, is what she said. Exactly.
How many days without a cigarette, Poseidon? What number are you
Too
at?
many.
What number are you at?
Too many.
I know you know the number. How many days?
A month, a week.
Whoa, a week. Is that a acronym for white power?
A month, a week and a half.
Wow, 5 weeks. 5 weeks.
5.5 weeks.
5.5 weeks nicotine free, and
That's not the issue. The issue is not nicotine anymore. Nicotine.
I'm wondering-
Because here's the thing: nicotine completely 100% leaves your body 3 days after.
so biologically, this is nothing to
Biologically, this has nothing to do.
do. The best way to describe how I've seen you today is you're your normal self, but you're a little more curt.
Curt?
Curt.
Irritable is what you said.
No, I said irritable. but no,
Irritable is, yeah, it's like his
Curt.
bowels. He's always like,
You say
I was waiting for it.
a little more shorter fuse.
Yeah,
Little
because
bit.
You know why? You know why?
But you're still
So
rational.
I'll
You're not irrational.
Yeah, exactly, 100%. I'll explain to you what happened.
And
So
it has nothing to do with nicotine.
has nothing to do with nicotine. So before, when I was a smoker, right? And this has been the hardest part, I think, for me to deal with the non-smoking. Everything else has been very easy. The coffee, the food, I got over it rather quickly.
I had at least 3 cigarettes in front of you today.
Yeah, the smell, I can't stand the smell anymore, so that's not an issue anymore.
of Guido or the cigarettes?
Both.
Okay.
Seeing
smell
seeing
terrific.
people smoke, it would, but I kind of got over it quickly. I'm like, whatever. Like, you know, I use all the tricks. But the thing is, I would smoke a lot behind the wheel while I was driving.
Yeah.
That-
Ritual. There's a ritual to
Yeah.
smoking.
So when I'm driving, very difficult. I see your face. We're gonna get to it in a second. That's the first thing. Second thing is whenever I would get agitated at something, or something would annoy me, or something would piss me off, or something would anger me, is I would bottle it up and go and smoke.
Put it in a train, ask
You
it to go
understand?
to a camp. To
So I'm like,
concentrate.
whatever. Let me just
Oh,
go for a
whereas now
cigarette.
you
It'll
don't
blow
bottle
over.
it up. You just call it when you see it now.
Exactly.
Okay, that's
So I would just be like, fuck
yeah,
this shit. I'm
I
just gonna
agree.
go smoke. You know what I mean? Fuck it. And I would forget about it. You know. But now, because I don't have that crutch, as you say, to fucking
Go smoke and
whatever, I'm
diffuse.
just gonna go diffuse myself.
Okay.
Now it
I'm gonna go
happens,
diffuse myself in that.
Just jerk off instead of
and
smoke.
it's. But I'm not gonna
diffuse
jerk off in
myself in
public,
that
bro. I'm not
smoke.
gonna start jerking off in the middle of your fucking restaurant.
When did that ever stop you?
So so when I had that, and let's say I would really get angry, like it was rare, but like really really angry, I would have to chain smoke like 2-3 cigarettes, you know. So I no longer have this crutch, right? So now Like when something agitates me, I can no longer like just go like I'm gonna go smoke. Now it's like it's there. I have to deal with it. You understand?
Do they say that in that car book on smoking?
That's one thing that didn't come up.
Interesting.
About- in
Because
the
it
book.
sounds like something that would have come out of that book. What's it called again for people who
Look,
want to stop
the only
smoking?
thing
It's
similar
called,
that-
Eric Carr.
Alan Carr's easy way to stop smoking.
I
Alan-
can't wait for the day when
Alan
people
Carr's
ask him
using-
like details about that book, and he goes, "Look, homie, I'll be honest, I can't read."
I know a guy who put his ashtray on that book. But Eric Carr was the
But hold on.
deceased drummer of
Because
Kiss,
you interrupt me.
Of Kiss.
I wasn't done. The only thing that he mentioned in the book that comes close to that is he explains a lot of smokers they would be afraid to deal with a certain situation. They would get stressed out, and then they would smoke, and then they would use that. That's the closest that's come
That's
to that.
pretty
anger.
much exactly what you said.
No, because the people were afraid to.
You were not afraid.
I was not afraid. I just didn't want to deal with that bullshit.
Didn't
in
want
that
to deal
present.
with that bullshit.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know. So, but for that, he hasn't really
A
said anything.
substitution for something.
Exactly. You know.
substitution.
So whereas opposed to now, I kind of like, and it eats me up inside, and sometimes like you're like,
eats you up
you know. So you
inside.
gotta fucking.
You gotta release that anger.
Exactly.
Release
you know.
that anger,
But I
Rock.
started the gym again, which is good. I can release the
Yeah.
anger. Yeah. Start weightlifting.
You can release the anger on the employees of the
Yeah,
gym.
didn't
exactly.
you have an issue with an employee at that gym once?
One
where he
employee.
called the
The
cops.
term is altercation.
Yeah.
One employee.
They called the cops. Have you seen this guy?
It was
since?
because of my racist remarks.
Yeah, we're not
No, it's a
discussing
joke.
why it happened. We're saying they called the cops. They did call the cops, but
Yeah.
he's never. Have you seen him again?
Nope.
He quit.
I don't know. Maybe he's out of a job now.
So he lost that
Because of the
battle.
pandemic.
Maybe he left because of you.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck.
you made the minority unemployment rate go up.
You made it awkward for him at work now
Well, he shouldn't do.
because he knows you're religiously going to the gym.
Well, he shouldn't. He shouldn't
Yeah,
do.
you look like a guy that likes to stay fit.
Here with your
2 plates,
you
bro.
bastard
I
guy.
benched 2 plates, bro.
That was a good one, though. I appreciate that
2
one.
plates,
What?
bro. Do you want to spot me?
Oh, that he benched 2 plates.
Spot me, bro.
Well, the problem with
Oh.
him is that he ate 2 plates.
God, fuck yourself. Oh, another thing that's another advantage to non-smoking is
Saving money.
that, and I feel a little bit more. I don't know how to explain. A little bit more. A little bit more strong in terms of weightlifting.
Okay, that
You know?
makes sense. There's no
Every time
fucking
I cry, I get a
combustion
little
happening
bit
in your lungs.
stronger.
Yeah. It fits more air, basically.
yeah, obviously.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
And then
Your
all goes to my head.
capillaries, your lung capillaries are working.
And then the blood goes to my cock.
Balls.
There goes to my head. The blood goes to my cock.
Well,
It's
you
a
want balls.
recipe for disaster.
They don't have balls.
Anyways, how you
Balls.
been?
They don't have balls. They've been good. They've been
What else is new with
You
you?
need some balls. Balls. Have a bowl of spaghetti meatballs. New York. New York. What happened? Something happened.
You're just saying New York. I asked you what's new with you, bro. You just tell me New York. New York. Bro. Anyways.
Right there,
Yes,
What's
that's fine.
been happening with me? I've just been working. I've been working and working and working and working and working. I make them nice and meatball. They're beautiful. I make you a beautiful meatball.
Good.
I don't know, man. I'm in Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. But things are all right. I guess that's routine. Routine is important.
Yeah.
I've just been tossing pies. Numbers are going well. You just work. You gotta get up and grind every day. You gotta go over there. I hate when people talk like that.
Another
I wanna
day.
punch
They
you in your
just when they just
stupid
talk
face.
on the surface. When people just talk.
Yeah.
You know,
Another
"Hey, it's
day,
supposed
another
to-
dollar.
Hey, it doesn't rain tomorrow. It's
Or
it's
When people
another
say,
day,
let's
another
get this
dollar."
bread.
Hey, how are you, bro? Same shit, different day, bro. Nothing else. That's it. That's all you're talking about.
Yeah, that means they don't want to talk to you.
Remember when is the lowest form of conversation.
That's what Tony said.
Remember when I asked you to stop saying that?
Remember when?
What's been happening? Australia's open, mate.
Nobody cares.
Well,
It's not like anyone was going anyways.
The Australians care.
Yeah.
They care.
Well, I have a date with Jay Sorrell.
Ah,
About time.
about
Yeah.
time.
I'm gonna go. No, I remember just before
You're gonna go
pandemic.
impregnate her?
Hey, we don't call it that anymore.
What? What do we call it?
We call it
Insemination.
insemination.
I'm an artificially inseminated.
Insemination. It's a difficult fucking insemination.
You know what a watanabe is?
What's a what?
A what now?
A watanabe. It's
No.
like this weird animal.
A wallaby?
It looks like a bit like a dog and like a seal
A watanabe?
together and like a hedgehog.
That's a
together.
pit bull.
No, it's a what now be?
Bring it up for us.
I know Ken Watanabe is an actor.
Well, that's just racist. Sir.
It is.
Very racist.
Why is it racist? It sounds the same.
Oh no, wait. Utah Watanabe is a basketball player.
What about Johnny Utah from Point Break?
Never met the man.
Have you seen Point Break?
No.
What movie did I watch yesterday? I don't remember.
I was about to watch it, but then
Oh no,
I
sorry.
came to my
Watanabe
breaking point.
Is a specific.
Oh, that's awful. That's awful.
It's called dad joke.
That's not right. That's not right.
I follow this Instagram page that's just dad jokes, and I love it.
I'm a big
So
fan of the
this
dad joke.
specific one that I was looking at, his name is Watanabe because he's Japanese.
Okay.
But they're called.
So Ken, I was right. It was not racist. Ken Watanabe.
Oh yeah, I know this animal.
They're called the capybaras.
Capybaras.
I love these. They kind of look like Castal.
I love them. They're like a.
Look at his face. It looks like a squirrel looking at
They're
you. a bit.
adorable.
Yeah,
Look,
fantastic.
adorbs. Look at them.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And they look Asian. Look.
Wonderful. They're definitely somehow related to the beaver.
I wish to
through
have
evolution.
it as a house pet.
And what is it called?
Look at
A
it. You
capybara.
can ride
Capybara.
And what country is it from?
it.
Australia.
No, Aussies have this for sure.
Yeah.
It's a
Look
beaver.
at
It has the
that
same
smile.
mouth as a
Well,
beaver.
look at
Look at that
Look at
smile.
Isn't this the
bro.
animal that's like like I think this is the animal that all the animals are cool with, I think, or some shit.
Oh, really? It looks
Yeah.
Capybara.
This is the animal that like every other, even predators are like, yo, this guy's cool and
This
shit.
guy gets along with
They
Look
everyone.
don't
at him. He's like, oh, baby, horse dog.
Let me
Yeah.
ask you something about this capybara.
Google capybara
Look,
friendly
he's
with every
drinking
animal.
wine in a wine
Like,
glass.
do they chop at trees the same way beavers do and
No,
make?
you
Look at
don't
him, look
like
at him
beavers.
chilling,
Look,
bro.
look,
But
see
do
the
they
beaver?
Getting a bath.
Do they build dams or do they build like a fort?
Bro, they don't give a damn. That's the whole thing.
Exactly. Yeah, they're just apparently. I think that this is the animal that's super chill. Google a capybara.
Capybara. I told you, just
Yeah.
chill as fuck.
Okay,
bro.
it's completely
Google-
related to a squirrel and it's related to a
You've mentioned the relation to every animal. I think you're just a
beaver.
racist.
It's related to a beaver
Just
and a
Google
squirrel.
capybara chill with every other animal.
No, I'm not gonna Google it.
Yeah, look, even seagulls chill on their heads. Like, look at this. Look at this. Birds. Look, seagull. Go down. Go
That's
down.
not a seagull. That's a
Seagull right there. That's a seagull. No, that's a falcon. That's not a
That's
falcon.
That's a
Falcon.
cardinal.
What is that?
I don't know. It says the Daily Cardinal.
I think it's an eagle, bro. It's an eagle hawk. It's friends with
No, but it's a predatory
Look
bird.
at
You
him
can tell
on
because
the
it's.
turtle. Look at him on the turtle. He's on the turtle.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, everyone loves this
Bro,
guy.
this is the most chill animal
Why-
in the animal kingdom.
I'm looking
Why
at
did
the
I
most
only
chill
find
animal.
what a capybara was?
Google capybara chilling with other animals.
No.
Can you please do this?
No.
Why not?
Because I
bro?
just
Okay.
saw it chilling with a bunch of animals. It
No,
doesn't
but
matter.
like with birds.
Carry
but
on
like,
with your show, bro.
Okay, so
oh,
me
but now it's
and
bothering me. I have
my
to
and
get it off.
Jess Sorrell will go out for dinner with a capybara, and we'll send you the picture.
I'm gonna go to dinner with capybara and just around. I'm gonna get drunk and fuck at least one of them.
That's a nice bird.
Yeah, but speaking of Australia
Speaking of
Who
Australia,
the fuck was speaking about Australia?
opening
Power
up its
Hope.
borders, it feels like all this bullshit is coming to an end. And while all this bullshit is coming to an end, and everything is opening up, that we're gonna get to in a minute, the Queen got COVID.
could you imagine?
The whole band.
No.
No, Queen Elizabeth
the
II,
the Queen of England.
the 95-year-old monarch,
Yeah, she's gonna be
living
fine.
monarch.
I know I didn't specify which queen, but
She got
gonna be
COVID.
fine.
Now, what's amazing is
At
that
the end of
now,
COVID.
God forbid. Could you imagine if the last person
to
or
catch
whatever-
COVID is the queen and she dies from it.
Oh, man, that would be awful.
That would be.
Oh,
And she got it
ostracizing.
from her son, the future king. I mean, that's Shakespearean. That's
But what if? Hey, hear me now. What
Emma
if,
now.
what if she got it from Prince Andrew, and he got it from a child he was fucking?
maybe it could be an STI.
Right. Might be the Pope gave it.
Hey, the Pope.
Might be a dingo ate your baby.
I heard the Pope was a bouncer in a
The
nightclub.
Seinfeld quote.
It's technically an Australian quote from Meryl Streep.
Right, maybe a dingo ate your baby.
I don't know.
It's based on a true
I don't know
story, one of those movie of the weeks where this woman went to the bush.
And movies,
in
one of them
Australia.
telefilms,
And,
motion pictures and
her
whatnot.
newborn baby was killed or disappeared, and she went to court, and it was a big court case, and she went with the defense. Maybe the wild dogs, the dingo, ate the baby.
Oh,
It's a true
dingo's a
story.
wild dog.
It's a wild dog, like a coyote. And
Like a wily coyote.
correct. And this was a
Fantastic cartoons, by the way.
big case, a real case, and
Right,
it was such
yeah.
a big case that Meryl Streep played this woman in a movie,
Nah.
and that's where it came from. Maybe a dingo, it was a dingo ate you, babe.
Yeah.
And
she
and
made a lot of money.
Yeah.
Dollaroos. The dingo
It's like a Joe
dinero.
Benet
Aussie
Ramsey.
dollars.
it's like
Basically
one of
not
those,
real money.
Yeah.
Those Joe Benet Ramsey, Paul Bernardo
Dingo
stories, Luca Magnotta stories. It's like one of those that
Yeah.
headlines.
Oh, right. But
That's all right.
most
yeah,
likely
it's,
she killed her baby.
I see. It's one of those.
That's what for probably.
I'll tell you one thing about us. Tell you one thing.
It was like Casey Anthony.
You know why? She was probably chewing fucking bubble gum or gum that is soap flavored like a psychopath. And I see from the pack that one is missing, which means you were chewing on it.
Right, he was, yeah.
People remember
So why
these
bubble
gums,
gum?
Thrills. Remember
Question for
Thrills
you.
gums? Everybody Thrills. You could buy them at Max Couche-Tard.
Question for you. Why the fuck?
It tastes like soap. It's called. It still tastes like soap.
Yes,
It reminds
yes.
me of my childhood.
Question for you. Why the fuck?
To clean his mouth, you dummy.
They're imported.
You could just brush your teeth.
That's just too much of a
Imported
hassle.
by Tootsie Roll. Where do you think this gum comes from? Where do you think it's made?
China.
Spain.
What was close?
It's made in Spain.
China's like New Spain.
Is that why they have a lisp? Is they keep fucking chewing bubble gum that tastes like
No,
soap
they
and it's
have a
disgusting?
list
and you go,
because they didn't want to offend the queen.
The
That's
Queen
true.
Mother.
That's how their queen spoke with a lisp. So everyone was ordered to speak like with a lisp.
Yeah, it was their king, I think. He had a list.
know, but I was
that's
being
why they,
sarcastic.
you know
I know.
that's why they talk like that.
What?
That's why they talk like
Barcelona
that.
in Barcelona.
They don't
Spain.
say Barcelona. They say Barcelona.
In Mexico. They'll
Yeah,
say
I know that. I know
Barcelona.
that.
But it's because of the queen had a lisp,
I thought it was the king.
or the king, maybe. Yeah, and they said let's not offend. So the whole
So they don't offend him. So then everybody's just speaking with a list.
That's insane.
So that he could think that, yeah. It's kind of like Trudeau. You know, his pussy hurts, so everyone's rights have to fucking go down the toilet.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I'm the taste like soap.
Oh, it's like so.
I've been enjoying vintage Conan O'Brien clips.
I'm still stuck on the fact that this bitch said honk honk is a thing for
SS.
Heil Hitler.
Nine, 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 nine.
She found the
I'm still stuck on that.
similarities between the two,
Yes.
and she pointed them
Well,
out.
they both
H's.
start with H, honk honk and Heil
That's
Hitler.
all the information I
You know
need.
what else starts with
Arrest
H?
that man.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Honk honk. Hulk
Arrest
Hulk
him
Hogan,
too. Hulk
Heil
Hogan.
Hitler.
Yeah.
HH.
What else? Give me other shit with hello, Heil Hitler.
Yeah. It was very
A
close.
guy
Help.
speaking Arabic going Hagana Hagana. H.
Help, Heil Hitler.
The Beatles song. Help me if you can. H.
Yeah. What else?
Dolph Ziggler, dirty.
Yeah,
It's,
Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, it's very racist.
Dolph Ziggler. Wasn't that a movie with
He's a wrestler.
Mark Wahlberg? Oh yeah, he is a wrestler. What an idiot.
What else? Give me other shit with H.
Give me what it is. Triple H, the wrestler.
Triple H.
Oh, that's even worse.
That's Heil Hitler.
No, that's Heil Hitler.
I heard good old Vince McMahon might wrestle in WrestleMania this year at 75 years old.
God damn.
Because he's trying to prove to everyone that wrestling's not fake.
Still.
That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah,
But you know what? Good for him. That's that's impressive.
that's great. Yeah.
At 75, goddamn.
If it works for WrestleMania.
Maybe he should have ran for the presidency. He still would have been better
Too many
qualified
skeletons
than,
in the
than,
closet
than
because
Joe
of
Biden.
steroids.
I know.
That's not a skeleton. Nobody gives a shit. Everyone's on
I know,
steroids.
but his
Yeah.
wife tried to run for the Senate and she lost. Connecticut.
I'm surprised she lost. In
Connecticut.
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 Connecticut. It's actually very impressive that, I'm not going to lie, you're able to wrongly say it repeatedly.
Poland.
But exactly.
Connecticut.
Poland.
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 But don't piss me off.
But don't piss you off. Poland.
Portland.
Poland.
Lint.
Poland. Hey, something happened in Seattle. What happened in Seattle or something?
It still exists.
No, why did Portland and Seattle? Why did that area come up in my mind now? Somebody told
Because
me
you have
some
low
shit.
standards.
Some shit happened there. What the fuck happened? Oh my god. Well,
Portland and Seattle
Anyways,
can be sold to China.
things are opening up again, like we said.
things are opening.
And
It's good that
speaking of,
Poseidon's-
Like me
Poseidon,
in my
keep
doctor's
starting
office.
your sentences in the middle of mine. It's great.
It's
great
so
sorry.
much
podcast.
fun. Poland. Connecticut. Connecticut.
are you done?
No. Yes. Wait.
Okay.
Now I'm done.
Okay. You're sure though? You're sure you're done?
You like me to keep talking?
I'm not. I don't know. I'm just asking if you're 100% sure. Are you 100% sure? Can you answer my question?
What was the question again?
Are you 100% sure that you're done?
I think you're talking to me to make me keep going.
No. I'm just asking you a question.
I think I'm done.
You think or you're sure? I ask you if you're sure. Are you 100% sure?
I'm 100% certain.
This is why people
Good.
hate you guys.
Good.
Is this extending for no reason?
You guys are good at podcasting.
Moving on. Speaking of
I
things.
got a lot of people that want to take over spots on the channel, just so you know.
Yeah. Well, don't blame me. Blame him.
I'm blaming you. You're leading this show.
Yeah,
This is your show.
I want to know.
I'm not responsible
I
for
wanna
his
know what-
actions.
I wanna know
stand
what
there
just-
staring
He
at him.
purposely-
You keep cutting everyone off. You're damaging the integrity of the
I'm
show.
not cutting everyone off.
I want to know what I did wrong.
Well, shut the fuck up and do your show.
Yes. Okay. Speaking of things opening up again, we have a new list this week.
A list.
That's a shame.
Schindler's List.
Top 5.5 things to do when things are open. I'm glad you guys are good at sentences.
Yeah.
Which one of us?
Yeah, that
wrote
makes sense. No.
sentence? Which
Top-
one of us wrote that sentence?
Top 5.5 things to do when things are open. How does that not make sense? How's that not a good sentence?
I see what you see.
Top
You see what
5.5
I see, right?
things to do,
Yes.
comma, when things are open
Yeah.
because they've been closed.
Yeah, things have been closed. Things.
Yeah.
A lot of things.
Well,
Places have been
suppose,
closed.
I suppose you're generalizing, but what you want to mean is now that businesses and stuff,
Exactly.
and COVID, that life goes back to before that kind of stuff. Like
Yeah.
things are opening up at full
Things
capacity.
are open.
Yeah.
Things are opening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you continue doing that thing?
no
with your
more
mouth?
vax pass?
Just do that thing with your mouth when things come out of it.
You
when
been talking?
think- Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But you get it. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
When things are open, it makes
Keep
sense.
doing things.
So the vax pass as of March 14th, the vax passport, the vaccine passport is non-essential.
Yeah, basically
it's
all-
the Vax passport is no longer a thing.
It's no longer a thing. It's top
But,
5.5
everything's-
things to do when things are open.
Yeah, so all the mandates are being lifted and everything, and you know. So, but okay, let me ask you, fucking smart asses, how would you fit everything we just said into this?
It's not up to me to do it. It's up to you, bro.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about this? How about top 5 things to do when businesses are open? How about top fucking 10.5 things to do when life goes back to normal?
But you said things again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but things to do.
He was a
No,
little more
one
specific.
thing. I said one things, not twice.
Top 5.5 things to do when things are open.
No, that's your
Oh wait,
sentence.
I didn't write this. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on.
I lettered it, but you. It's exactly what you
Oh.
wrote. Told
Oh
me.
wait, hold on.
The doofus has been doofusized.
There it is. The
I love how he
Ikaka.
defended
The
it.
Ikaka.
I love how he defended it against, bro,
It's
how
the
much
Ikaka.
better would do why? You know how to make grammar spelling. you would eliminate redundancy.
Can you see which words he made me cross out?
Yeah, not are the.
Top 5.5 here.
Yeah.
He made me cross.
Let me see that. Let me see.
Yeah, he made you cross everything that's not things and just kept things.
Yeah.
Things. Bro, the top things to do when things are thing. Whatchamacallit?
Hold on. You know.
Yeah, dumb bitch.
Look at him.
Hold on, bro. My stomach hurts. Top 5.5 things to do when things are open.
Yeah.
I get it now.
Yeah, you get it.
But it's because like I didn't write it, but like I didn't read it.
You based on a it was based on a theory by Poseidon.
No, but
It was
this is why it's
based
good.
on an extra chromosome.
No, but this is why it's important to take notes of shit. You know, you write things down so like you read it back to yourself.
Because some of these things,
'Cause, like,
bro,
some-
they don't line with other things. And
Because
the thing-
sometimes here's the thing: when you say something out loud, you can't really like you won't hear it how dumb it sounds.
that's the
did
thing.
that.
But then if you write it down and you actually read it,
or stare at it in the face, you,
you
see how
know,
dumb it
you
looks.
realize it's a little bit. It doesn't make a
Little
little. It doesn't make a lot of
The
sense.
Little bit,
sentence
little
of a
bit.
retard.
Did you which thing you're talking about? The first thing or the second thing? Did you talk to the guy? Which thing?
Yeah, fucking retard.
The second thing or the first thing?
Oh shit! All right, but you guys get it.
Now that things are open,
Everybody gets
things.
it, Cedric.
Now that things
Things
are
are open.
Now that things are back in order,
Let's talk about some things.
let's talk about another thing.
This thing.
Oh shit!
Number 5, visit the parliament things. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I think everybody's been visiting the parliament the
exactly.
past month.
Well, let's go see what all this hype is about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
everyone's there. I heard there's bouncy castles.
I want to go.
Bounce castles, hot tubs.
Oh,
What else?
bouncy tubs, bro.
You know what? Honestly, there is
Bouncing
nothing more fun when you're
tub.
a bouncy castle. Wrestling in the bouncy castle with your
I
friends.
I can never get on a bouncy castle. It would probably deflate.
But remember doing
What he means
Macho
by that
Man,
is people call the police.
Macho Man elbows.
But I remember being a child enjoying
Oh,
bouncy
yeah.
castles.
Doing Macho Man
Oh, bro,
elbows.
you just unlocked a memory for me,
Bouncy castles are the best when you're 8.
bro.
A memory for you, a nightmare for those little kids.
But when we were kids, bro, you remember the bouncy slides also?
Or where you go into a lake.
What?
Like you're at the end of the bouncy thing. Someone jumps on it and you go flying into the water.
I never did that. I wish I did that. I
wanna
did
do
that as a kid. I would love to do that. You know what? We should do it. Film it. You're on one end. I jump on the other end.
We should do that.
Yeah, and
What,
then I'm on the other end afterwards, and we get 8
We gotta
people
do
to
that.
jump on one end.
We got to do that. Where do
don't
we
wanna
do that?
seesaw.
They have that up north somewhere.
Huh?
A seesaw.
No,
No,
you
no.
and I on a seesaw.
Okay, so I'll explain it to you. I'll describe it to you for Pantelis. So basically, it's this giant inflatable, right?
It's an inflatable on water.
Yes, it's
Oh,
about.
I know what you're talking about. Okay. I just thought you were talking about a seesaw. But I know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay, so you know. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I'm on it. Poseidon jumps on it, and I go flying.
Oh, that's a death sentence.
Yeah.
That's one small step for man.
Jump on him.
One,
Even
my
worse.
God.
But
One giant leap for mankind.
so I remember.
What do you have? A bit of edge.
He got a bit of
A bit of heartburn.
You have heartburn?
I think so. But when I was a kid, we had this at elementary school. We had one day out of the year. I think it was at the end of the year, where they would bring in all these
Like a field day, the last
yeah,
day. Field-
like all these inflatables, bro.
Yeah.
I remember all the kids would have a blast,
Yeah.
bro. They had these slides, they
It
had
was
the
like the last
bouncy
school
castles.
day before school ends.
Yeah, some type of shit. It was like right before
Yeah.
the summer, bro.
Yeah.
And, bro, I remember like I would run fucking barefoot everywhere. I didn't give a fuck,
It
bro.
was the best.
I asked me to do that shit now. I'll be like, bro, get the fuck out of here.
That's what's too bad.
Yeah.
The outdoors, the outdoor activities.
Yeah, bro. On cement, just fucking barefoot. I didn't
Yeah.
give a fuck,
Telling me.
bro. A blast.
Yeah,
I think it was my happiest day of the school year.
Yeah, we had that. We had like our version of the Olympics called Field Day, where each team of 10 kids would have to go from one obstacle, like Price is Right, to another, through the whole park. It was really well organized, a lot of fun.
Your teacher must have been having a
And then
field
at the
day.
end, they would give gold medals for who won in Field Day and which team. It was a lot of fun. It was good. I have good memories of Field Day at the Transfiguration.
What kind
our
of
Lord. You have to hit the can on the string with the tennis ball. And then everybody lines up, and you take points for every kid that gets it right
Yeah.
for one team. And then the next one is you have to throw the thing through there. The next one is you have to swing from here. The next one, these little stupid games teachers came up with for us to do. And then at the end, they would tally up everything. We would have our lunch, and then they would say which team won, and everyone gets to go, yeah! Who wins, who loses, who comes in first, second, third, participation. Fuck. Remember participation?
No, I don't know what.
Do you remember participation?
I remember go fuck your action.
Participation. Do you remember those commercials? I'm Hal and Body Fit, or what are they called?
No, I
Body
don't
Break.
remember any of those.
I'm Hal Johnson, and the
Body
husband
Break
and-
he's talking
Body
about.
Break. The husband and wife
Poseidon
team.
doesn't know Body Break. I remember Body Break.
Yeah, the husband and wife team on TV that tell you how to be fit and not fat.
I don't remember.
And
Unfortunately,
that was brought to you by Participation, and we would get those badges in school. No.
I don't remember any of that.
Oh,
I was
right?
not alive.
Maybe they stopped it when you were a kid. Maybe they stopped.
Well, I mean, if I don't remember it, yeah, of course they stopped it.
because you guys were on iPads. Body Break.
No, we were not on iPads, dear sir.
You weren't on iPads?
No, we had Game Boys, Game Boy Color.
Okay, you were looking at screens, is what I was saying.
Yeah.
You were looking at screens, whether it's a monitor, whether it's a TV, whether it's a look out the fucking window.
But commercials, I remember commercials back in the day because they were so much better.
I sometimes love watching
they were
old
way-
commercials on repeat on YouTube. I love it.
Yeah, this was
way
the
better.
anti-smoking ones were the best ones though.
Look at that guy's ass. That's a wonderful ass.
Well, these were ads to get people to stop smoking.
Smoking what? Looks like a commercial to stop smoking meth.
Cigarettes.
That's brilliant.
That's a don't be a faggot.
Well, extraordinary work, Dr. Gaines. I'm impressed.
That's amazing.
It's the Onion.
That's amazing. Okay, that's the video you sent me, but I only watched the first one, and I thought,
That's the Onion.
Bro, that's
The Onion-
amazing.
I mentioned the Onion
Hold
the
on,
other
bro.
day. I said, wait, you read the Onion? The Onion is hilarious.
oh, bro, because you sent me that, okay, and I saw it, and it was a video that we had seen repeatedly. The first one, you know which one I'm talking about, and then I thought it ended there. I didn't know there was a second one, bro. That is amazing. That is amazing.
Onion,
Ah.
Onion, the Onion. Do you know the history of the Onion?
Oh shit.
The Onion has been a satirical newspaper since a long time ago.
I heard about it, but I look at the Babylon Bee.
Okay, Babylon Bee would not exist if it wasn't for the Onion.
Okay.
The Onion is the original. It's like Simpsons and Family Guy.
Okay.
National Lampoons, that kind of shit.
Oh, bro, that commercial's amazing,
That's
bro.
brilliant. Brilliant.
That commercial's amazing.
The other one's good too. Though.
They don't make them like that anymore. There's a lot of commercials. Oh, bro, there was that one.
Do you remember the one where we saw this one? We shared it 1,000 times back in the day when we would just share clips of by email. Even that's how old it is. It's the commercial
Yeah,
where
email. That's a thing of the past.
the girl is giving the guy what appears to be a blowjob, but she's blowing the stick shift instead, and it's a commercial for glasses, like in Swedish.
No, that's amazing. Yeah, that's amazing. I
You've
think
seen
I've seen.
that.
I
You've
think
seen
I've
that.
seen it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of them. Like the best one was foreign commercials. Do you remember the Japanese one, where there's
South Korean you're talking about.
or South Korean?
Where the black guy, they put him in a washer.
They put him in a
so he can
washer.
turn white. Yeah.
Yeah, and he turns Asian.
Yeah,
I was like,
what
Jesus,
the
They did that,
Jesus
and
Christ.
and nobody was upset about that.
A different culture.
Well, different culture. Like, but
But
that
what
wouldn't
year?
fly
What
here.
Understand
year?
what a black guy is, yeah.
That wouldn't
year?
fly here.
What year?
2010, 11.
Yeah, I have a feeling that today you think they'd still be able to get away with that commercial today?
Maybe not, no.
No.
Oh, over there.
No, even
Over there.
'cause now the internet, they know
No.
what a black guy is. bro.
Because
Exactly,
25
yeah.
years ago, we couldn't have gotten away with that
But the-
commercial.
Yeah, you could.
Over
Yeah,
there.
Over there, yeah.
Here.
But this wasn't
Okay.
here. This was there.
No.
I'm saying because the world got smaller is why.
Over there, I think that was made in like the 2010s, early 2010s. Okay, but now the internet opened everything so much that I think people would just shit on them.
Do you remember? Speaking of shitting on them, you remember this one? I know you remember this one. He went to pick up his friend, getting in the car. He went to go pick up his girlfriend, getting in the car. He opens the door for her. She gets in the passenger seat. He walks around the car. While he walks around the car, she farts. He gets in. He goes, woo! And he goes, have you guys met? This is, and he introduces
Oh yeah,
her.
I see that one.
Remember that one?
I've seen
or
that
the Swedish family gets in a car, turns on the radio, the two little blonde kids, and they're listening to the music. Put your ass on my face. I love the way you pussy taste. And then,
That's a nice song. What is that song?
Don't you have to learn?
the Poseidon national anthem.
But it's a commercial for English school.
Yeah. So
The
you
whole
can learn-
family's jiving to the music because they
'Cause
don't
they don't-
understand what they're listening to, and it's a commercial.
It's like you
for
in the car with your
language
mom yelling
school.
pussy
Oh.
face. And your mom's like, yes, pussy on my
Yeah,
face.
I've seen that one.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I still love those.
That's a nice song. I
good
like that
commercial.
song a lot.
Love a good commercial. That song is "Don't Stop Moving, Baby, Hold It, Booty, Drive Me Crazy, Wiggle, Wiggle,
good
Wiggle." That's what that's called.
You just ruined the song for me.
What's next on your list?
That song makes me want to use a clicker counter for how many people are going in and out of the nightclub.
That song should have made your parents want to use a condom.
Smithers, eh?
Hold on, I want to see if we wrote this right because
You have to check.
Number 4, stay inside and complain about people going outside and other things.
I think that's quite clever.
Clever girl.
See, you know what you did today? Remember when I said don't jinx it?
Yeah.
You bastard.
Yeah. Because and it was ruined by the first.
I said it.
Yeah, I get it, but that's funny though.
I
Talk
thought
about
it was
this.
funny.
They had a
Give
nice
me
laugh.
examples.
Stay inside and complain about people going outside because it's just there's going to be people that continuously will be just affected
people
by the
going-
last 2 years of our lives that are going to permanently stay that way. Period.
Look at these people going outside, living their lives.
Yeah. Don't they
You know?
know there's a bacteria out there?
Yeah,
Don't
exactly.
they know there was a pandemic about 2 years ago
There's people that are
that we
going to
found out may have been blown out of proportion.
people are going to stay glued to their TVs. That's it. There's a lot of people like that.
Yep. All right, number 3. That went nowhere. Number
No, but it was just like a little.
Hey, you know, we pointed out. We pointed it out. I don't want to offend nobody.
Let's see here. Refuse to enter someplace until they see your Vixie pass. Vixie pass.
Vax pass.
Vixie Vax. Vag
Yes.
pass.
That's another little like.
That's kind of clever too.
You're gonna tell a guy, look, I ain't coming in there.
Exactly.
Until you ask to see my pass.
I got
so you
triple
go
jabbed for
you
you.
know, everything's open and you know you go to the bit. Oh no, but you gotta
But how are
see
you
it.
supposed to feel now if you got vaccinated twice and you get boosters and now you went through all that shit and now nothing?
Stupid. You're supposed to feel stupid.
That, but also it doesn't matter because I'm all for
You mean they
this
were right?
everything opening up without any of that, regardless.
Yeah,
if,
I don't care either.
know?
Even if I was wrong,
What
I don't
Poseidon's
care.
trying to say, and I'll say it in Poseidon language, there's no way I could feel any dumber.
You did say it very Poseidon-esque.
I know you. All right, we got another one now.
Yeah, number 2.
Oh my God, we're
This
up to
one's
2
good.
already. Number 2, close down your small business and start working on your passion fruit, is what they say.
Close down your small business.
Normally, your small business is your passion.
I'm gonna work on my
No, but
music.
okay. First of all, why did you?
That's it. I wrote verbatim what you told me to write.
I didn't tell you to write small though. Anyways, it just I just said business. Anyways, it doesn't matter.
Oh, is
and
that what bothered
I think you misspelled business.
I don't
also,
say
think.
small.
I
I meant business, but the regular size.
It
for the
depends where you look at
loans.
it. From what angle, it could be a bit bigger.
Yeah.
I think you misspelled business too, but it doesn't
I
matter.
did.
It's okay,
I
it's
put a
fine.
business.
Yeah, you put a bizanis. Yeah, you said it in you said it in your father's way. Bizanis.
Bizanis.
Don't we do bizanis in here? Why you come to me and ask for fellatio?
You're telling me
What?
there's not one apartment to rent in all of Tuscany?
Hold on.
Yes.
Or you tell to me, Poseidon, come ask your father to make a flesh.
This one.
I refuse for making you flesh.
What do you think this is over here? Here we don't do this shenanigan. We do a business.
You think of this a flesh palace? This is not a flesh. This is not a pussy palace. This is a pizza palace. Ravioli, Papa. Ravioli.
Whatever. You brought up your Pinocchio story.
Why you do this, Guido? This is a place of a business.
A business.
A business.
They give me the business.
Bizanis.
This one. This available here. This one. This one. This is very fun. They talk like this.
Hey,
Talk like
let's
this.
get to a business over here.
A business.
Bizanis sound like a name of an African man. This is my friend, Bizanis.
Ciao, I have to go to a business meeting.
Ciao, everybody.
Ciao.
I wanted to make love to you.
I have just bought a new album from Bizanis. It really is the Bizanis.
Monday,
welcome. That was a
Tuesday,
very good-
Thank you. It
Wednesday,
was a very good one.
Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Gina, no! Carboza.
There is a time for a fun. There is a time for a business.
Now is the time for to do the business.
Okay, here's the plan. I biz you niece. Go. Synchronize watch.
They never had like bad guy terrorists in a movie that were Italian.
But Guido,
Like imagine Hans Gruber, but they were all Italian.
Wait, they never did?
No, but if they have Italian, they'll have like bad mafia guys or
But think about it. Was there ever a villain?
no, like a villain that's
what I'm
Italian.
thinking.
Is there
Scarpins.
exactly? Picture Hans Gruber in Die Hard if he was Italian.
okay.
Wait, are you telling me there's no Italians that?
No,
let's
because
think
every
about it.
time they go the Italian route
okay.
in movies, they go mafia route.
So
Yeah.
there's never been a villain of the other variety?
Yeah.
No, really?
Right.
You can't think of one.
I can't think, not even of a Bond villain.
Poseidon, can you think?
No, but there's a first time for everything. We're gonna do it.
No, yeah, Bond is pussy galore. You're not gonna have Pussy Galetti.
No,
That was the name, Pussy Galore.
Oh, for real?
You know where? Okay,
That was a chick's name,
Did you
I
ever?
think,
Yeah,
yeah.
Pussy
Oh, shit.
Galore. Yeah, you hear Sean Connery say Pussy Galore.
Pussy Galore.
How much pussy do you want? Pussy Galore.
Hold
The
on.
closest I saw to Italian bad guys like that was that movie about the true story of, John Paul Getty. He owns the Getty Museum, Getty Images.
Yeah.
The Getty gasoline station is big in America. It's like Esso, right? This family is a very wealthy family, and this kid got kidnapped, truly, the grandson of this billionaire guy, and in Italy. And they made the movie All the Money in the World with Mark Wahlberg and Christopher Plummer. And the bad guys in that movie were the Italian types.
Really?
These bad guy Italians. They, but it was based on a true story. So they weren't the...
Yeah. Tell me a line from the Bond, like a Bond villain line.
A Bond villain line.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Bond.
No, like a catchphrase.
Catch, Mr. Bond.
No, Mr. Bond. I expect... Because
yeah,
Sean
yeah.
Connery has a
I
laser...
expect you to die.
Yeah, Sean Connery has a laser going up to his balls.
Yeah.
He's about to split him in half.
Yeah.
He says, you expect me to
Talk.
with the laser? And he goes, no, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
Yeah.
Too much of a buildup.
No.
Because we all said it 3 times.
Yeah, and also you didn't do an Italian thing. Should be, no, Mr. Bond, it's spaghetti to die.
No, Mr. Bond, the first you want maybe some antipasto.
Yeah.
I make a nice special filet.
Or could you imagine James Bond as like an Italian 007?
They did it. I'll tell you what they did.
Hey, it's a Bond. Gem's a Bond.
In the 60s, to capitalize. Okay, you saw Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. You saw Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Tarantino with Brad Pitt and DiCaprio. And in the 60s, they had an exploitation of Italian movies with the spaghetti westerns and a lot of studios over there. So they made Italian people, got Sean Connery's brother to play a complete ripoff of 007. But it's Sean Connery's brother, and Italian guys made that movie.
Yeah.
Literally, you could type in Sean Connery's brother movie. And they did that, yeah.
You didn't know Sean Connery had a brother, huh?
Yeah.
No.
He looked just like Sean Connery.
I just thought of something. Star Wars
As Italians?
as Italians. How insane would that be?
How many RTs? Bro, R2D2, bro.
No, but like the Italian accent. Like how would R2D2, the beep beep boop boop bop bop?
Exactly like that.
It would go instead of going like
It would be
having the
doo-wop,
actual sounds.
doo-wop, ba-boo-wop.
No, instead of the actual sounds of R2D2, R2D2 would
Bamboo pizza.
R2D2
be
would
Super
roll up.
Mario
Bada beep bada boop pa!
No, it would be Super Mario sounds from the video game. The doom.
No.
Yeah, no.
The whole joke of that was a lame joke, just
it's
going
the-
bada beep bada boop. Because you could mistake bada beep bada boop for beep boop bop sounds, and the yelling sound of R2D2 that going and Tom going it's the same sound effect. So it kind of made sense in my head, but you had to fucking ruin it. Thank you.
I had to ruin it
Yes.
by pointing out that the R2D2 sounds in your Italian universe version of fucking Star Wars would make the Super Mario Nintendo 8-bit game sounds. You're saying that ruined it?
Yeah.
I think that was quite clever.
So I think it was ruined already.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Jeez
You
Louise.
try to go somewhere. And he's yelling and yelling. I can't take it anymore, Marjorie.
He does yell quite a bit. Yeah.
He's yelling. I feel threatened here. Where are my glasses?
You know who says that a
Peter.
lot? Dave Landau.
They're my glasses.
He does a good...
Fucking Sean Connery's brother. It's so funny they used him because he doesn't look a thing like Sean Connery.
Well,
You know what I mean?
why does that look like fucking Lord of the Rings Gandalf?
That's brother Sean Connery. That's brother Connery.
That's brother Connery, not Sean Connery's brother.
Oh, I
That's-
made a mistake.
That's
I'm sorry.
exactly what that is. He looks like Pino Perillo after a 9-day crack binge on the sun.
Jesus Christ. Pino Parillo.
All right.
All right, what's next on your shit list? Number 1, enjoy a nice meal at a strip club and things.
Do you remember strip bars?
Yes.
Technically, they're a thing again.
I don't know. I thought they all closed down.
The only
Right, but
the
they
only way that would come back, I'll explain to you how, is because a lot of women that did OnlyFans, they didn't make as much money as they thought they were gonna make, and there's no anonymity online.
Basically,
So
karaoke, all that shit, you can
yeah.
open up. You can have a
Yes.
a live band performing in a place, no restrictions.
People
anymore.
can dance again. Guido.
Okay, so you're telling me strip clubs are not going to open up tomorrow?
100% they're gonna open up.
You know the strip joint down the street here?
Yeah.
I actually Googled that name when we drive by,
Okay.
and it brought me to a website. You know what it became?
What?
Club Échangiste Libertin.
What,
way.
what became what?
Solid Gold.
Became a what?
Club Échangiste.
Fuck is that?
A fucking swingers club. Because they had to do something during the pandemic to be allowed, so it was quite clever.
But even that wasn't allowed to be.
I think
open
they're
up.
going to become a strip club again now.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, I don't
weird.
think you could do anything during the. It can it become
Well,
if they still own
whatever it is, that's what that is. Google that shit, and
I
you'll
don't
see.
care.
It'll bring
Yeah,
you to the
that's
website.
weird.
Isn't it close to here?
Yeah, it's very close to here.
It's walkable.
But like I was saying, strip clubs are for sure gonna come back because what's nice about the
You know
strip
who went
clubs?
there?
About the shrimp.
You know who
I
went
want the
there?
shrimp club to come back.
Mid
The strip club.
90s.
I want to join the club and get some shrimp.
You know who went to Solid Gold? Mid 90s WWF.
What?
Oh yeah, they used to all go there, right?
Undertaker,
I
Yokozuna,
thought it was
Bret
shit
Hart.
parade they would go.
No, this one. There's pictures of
Really?
it. Yokozuna, Undertaker, all fucking went to Solid Gold.
Oh.
Because it's a long historied. Speaking of which, you guys had Jacques, fucking amazing heavyweight champion, tag team champion. of the
Before we
world
get
here.
into that, why don't we go to your half and then we'll go to that.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, you had a
What is your
legend
half?
and the half.
You can ask us whatever you want after the half. And the half. Tell people to take off their mask and live free or die hard.
That is the Je me souviens license plate thing of New Hampshire, by the way.
Live free or die hard.
Live
Yeah.
free or die.
That's nice. I like that.
So, you
So-
former, basically, did he get Hall of Famer? He got Hall of Fame.
No, we talked about that because
Not yet?
him and Vince are not on good terms.
Okay, so he's not yet in the Hall. He'll get there.
That's what I told him.
He'll get there.
I told him to keep his chin
So
up.
he's not a. I've seen. Okay, we're going back to Jacques Rougeau. I'll tell you how old I was the first time I've seen Jacques Rougeau live in the ring. I must have been 5 years old.
God damn.
I've seen more than once Jacques when it was international wrestling. I've seen him in the ring with Haku Meng, the toughest son of a bitch in fucking wrestling. I've seen him. He was at the time called King Tonga. I've seen him wrestle with Raymond Rougeau, the announcer brother with the mustache, and I've seen him wrestle with his other brother that didn't make it in WWF called Armand Rougeau. With Edouard Carpentier, Mad Dog Vachon, Joe Le Duc. I watched that shit live. I saw Abdullah the Butcher smash somebody's camera. I was like ringside when I was a kid. I fucking
Oh, you were there physically.
yeah.
Oh, shit. I thought you meant live on TV.
no live at the
Yo.
forum.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
How was it as a kid?
Oh yeah, the most amazing thing you've ever seen in your life when you're 5. You're fucking
Yeah, of
6,
course.
7. Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Never you
Wait,
believe
how'd you
everything.
get there if you were 5'6"? Your parents?
Yeah, who do you think
Yeah.
brought me?
Your parents brought you to see something?
My father, my brother, my cousins. We all went together. It was fucking
Poseidon's
nice.
parents refused to bring him anywhere.
yeah.
My
'Cause
father
they were
tried.
embarrassed.
My father only tried to bring me to something once. It was the
Yeah, you
monster
told me
truck
this
show.
was terrible,
Yeah.
and you said
Yeah.
they sold out.
Have I said it on air? I don't
Yeah,
think
you
I
said
did.
that he was going to buy tickets at the door.
And then his father brought him the monster truck show and tried to push him into the show.
That is so
to
tragic.
end that problem, but it didn't happen. So
Oh,
wait, what
God.
happened to the monster truck show?
So he's like, so my mother kept telling him like,
Buy tickets in
buy
advance.
tickets in advance, buy tickets in advance. You know, when
Like
you're
a
gonna get there.
pussy.
You know, well, because when you're gonna get there, like it's big. People are talking about it. You know, this and that. There's not gonna be tickets at the door, or they're gonna be like super fucking expensive compared to if you can get them in advance. So my father's like, nah, I know what I'm fucking doing, right? Like he has all his life,
What am I, a homo?
you know. And so we pull up. It was me.
Pull up.
We pull,
I'm a big kid now. Pull up.
my
50
father,
homies deep.
my father, and I think only one of my brothers, because I think the youngest one wasn't able to, because I think it was too young. Yeah, I think it was
too young to get his heart ripped out from his chest.
Yeah, I think it was too young
He's
to
too
go.
young to
Yeah, yeah,
experience
Your
that
dad went
pain,
to the
emotional pain from dad.
Your dad went to a ticket booth with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we go to buy tickets, and I think they were like double the price or some shit. I was like,
Was it that, or was it like, Gus, we told you you're never allowed to come back here again?
No. I think, look, it was. I don't
At
remember.
which point did
hold
the
on,
ice
hold on.
cream fall out of the cone and onto the
I
sidewalk?
don't remember. Hold on. I don't remember exactly what the reason was, but it was either one of these two reasons. 100% sure. It was either there were no more tickets, or the tickets were like double the price,
This is what he told you, or
Or
you
like-
remember it this way?
or
Yeah.
or
Like,
maybe
his dad negotiated with his kids. Listen, guys, it's
Hold
double
on.
the price. I'm like, what does the price mean?
or maybe a combination of the both. Maybe there was no more tickets, and then like a scalper offered him tickets at double the price or some shit. Right?
Enough that this affected you till this day.
No, it hasn't affected.
No,
me.
I mean
I'm
it's
just
still
saying,
on your mind. You don't forget about it,
Well, it's a memory,
right?
That's
But
how
there's a lot of
memory works.
memories you forget.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Well, it just because we're talking about things.
right? It just
Like-
it's
Like
stuck with you.
Well, no, because you were talking about like going
It's
to
fine.
shows and
It's
shit.
fine. It's
You
okay.
never talk
There's
about
nothing wrong
things-
with that. That's
No, I'm
nothing-
listening. I'm
There's
very
nothing
curious.
wrong with that.
So it was just you and him.
Me, my father, and the middle brother.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So we're both going. We're both very excited to go see monster trucks do flips in the air and shit. Right?
That's-
We're boys, right? We're very fucking
Bigfoot.
excited.
It was
you think
legit
that-
Bigfoot. Like
Did-
actual Bigfoot may have been there because there was a famous monster truck. The most famous monster truck was called Bigfoot.
Oh, I didn't know that. Really? Okay, no,
Yeah.
but maybe I don't know.
was
But
called
they were doing flips. They were
Did you
crashing
think
I
into
love
each
monster
other.
trucks were monsters that were built out of trucks?
No, you see
What?
those commercials.
No,
at
they were
4
just
o'clock
really
in the
big trucks,
afternoon.
monster trucks. You know,
It was at the Olympic Stadium. It wouldn't be at the Bell Center. It's too small.
it was at the Olympic Stadium.
Yeah.
Yes, it was 100%.
There was no more seats at the Olympic Stadium. It seats like 40,000 people.
Yeah, but there was a lot of people. Like it was like a cool thing.
It couldn't have been
and
no
stuff.
more seats. It was something. It's terrible.
I think because the price was cheaper to buy earlier, or if you called or something.
I
or if
think
you
his
bought-
ban wasn't lifted. That's what I think it was.
I honest to God, I think it was just when you got to the door, it was like double the price or some shit. And we get there, and I think it was like, I'm not fucking paying that price. And he's like, let's. And we
Did
just
he
left.
argue with him?
He argued for a bit, yeah.
Oh,
I got these two little fags
So
here.
he
Come
wasn't-
on.
he wasn't. He didn't go to the ticket booth. He
No, we
was
did-
talking to a guy.
No, we went to the. We waited in line. Like we waited
was
in line.
too expensive
Like,
at the
so here's the
ticket
thing,
booth.
bro. So you know what's crazy? We waited in line. So we get there. We're like, nice. We're gonna watch Monster. He goes, you guys are excited? This, that, blah, blah, blah.
Tragic for
We're waiting.
kids.
We're waiting in line. We get to the ticket booth. We see him. We see him arguing in some shit. We see, why are you laughing?
Just you're looking from a distance, and all you see is him motioning there, just like because he's small and
Yeah,
active.
yeah, And now,
He's taking off his shirt. He's pulling out nunchucks.
meanwhile, you see other kids laughing with a big
Yeah.
foam finger.
Yeah,
in their
I think-
hands,
I think-
walking by,
I think-
and his dad's yelling, "I know karate! I know karate!"
Other kids like, I love you, Dad. I
don't-
love you, son. And they're walking.
I don't
in
remember
with ice
exactly.
cream.
His dad's like, "I kung fu you there."
I don't remember exactly, but I think we even had a foam finger.
You
I
already
think
got
I
that?
think we had already gotten the foam
Foam
fingers.
finger.
So
Oh,
we're
you already
waiting-
bought the merch.
So we waited.
Oh,
we
it's so
waited.
sad.
We waited like an hour in line, right? Waited like an hour in line, waiting, and we're excited. Me and my brother, we're both excited, and he's with us. Like, you guys excited to go see the monster truck show? We're like, yeah, Dad, yeah. You know, we're like, we're like, oh, we're gonna go see them do flips and shit. We're very excited. We wait like an hour. We get to the ticket booth, and then we see him go. It goes, yeah, 3 tickets, whatever, and there's that. And then, oh, sir, sorry, but or like she said something like in terms of price.
saw
Sir,
her
you
body
gotta be
language
this
go
tall
like
to
now.
come
He
in
goes-
here.
And because my dad is a typical Greekster, where like
Atypical.
we're super cheap. You know those kinds of Greeksters
That's not a typical Greekster. That's the opposite. We
from that generation.
Yeah, they're not tightsters.
Are you just saying it's
Well,
his
there was
dad?
either one or the other. It was either they were like spend everything and like super, like my father's like next level tightster.
Where's he from?
Kalamata.
Where the olives come from.
Kalamatiani
Should
are-
be generous.
are
But like
tightsters, yeah.
when I tell you next level, bro, like this guy refuses to buy toothbrush, toothpaste.
He's next, like, he might as well be from Hios.
Because because you know why? Because lemon and baking soda is cheaper.
Yeah, he's a big tightster.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah.
that's not a Greek thing. Greek things are they party.
Why I
they,
have
they
to
live
waste
like there's no tomorrow.
$1.29 when
There's
I go?
certain parts of Greece where their tightsters like that.
It's not certain parts. It's very few parts. Hios has that. There's very
Yeah.
few parts that are like that.
Yeah, Hios has that.
The old man
But
that
my-
I was
my
with in
father-
the hospital, the old Greekster, he was a cheapskate like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I have my
Fuck.
he would have all the sugars from McDonald's in his pocket.
But I hate those tightsters.
He would have
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
sugars from McDonald's in his pocket,
My
and
dad-
he would save the stir sticks for the coffee cup.
Fucking
Yeah, he was a hoarder. Even in the hospital, he
tightsters.
was a hoarder. This old man.
Yeah, my next level tightster. My
1,000 Lotto Quebec cards to fill out the free papers for $6.49 in his pocket. Yeah.
Tyson.
Anyway,
But then he'll spend exorbitantly on shit that doesn't make sense, like the Hummer.
good use of the word exorbitantly.
Yeah.
He,
You know that's a sign of intelligence, what you're doing, huh?
What am I doing?
Surprisingly.
What am I doing? I'm doodling.
Yeah. While you
Okay,
talk.
He told me that because I drool all the time. I don't believe it.
I believe it.
It's a form of
I think it's just a
not
form
smoking.
Of, yeah, I think it's just a form of agitation or just attention to deficit decide or
There's
Well, no, if you can hold the conversation and do it at the same time, it's a sign. But
a few things years later, you learn in school some things.
But hold on, I didn't finish my story. So finally we get there, and this guy, we're all excited, and and then I remember him looking at his face, him getting pissed, like, oh, this is bullshit, and then we just dip, and then we're like, and then we kept asking him what happened, and he's like, these other fucking assholes, they're scumbags. Are you listening, Pantelis?
I'm
Fucking
listening.
scumbags.
They're fucking they're scumbags over here. There's that. They try to rip you off. There's that. So my brother and I were sad, and we leave, and we drive on our way home, and we're like, moping and shit. We're like, oh fuck, we were expecting this,
Sucks.
Sucks, bro.
Sucks.
So we finally get home, and then
But that's fucking crazy how he made the kids feel like the mom. Disappointed.
Disappointed. That's so sad. It really is sad. There's no.
that was a good one.
You're
was-
welcome.
That was a very good
well,
one.
yeah.
Some might say I'm a professional.
beautifully woven.
Yeah.
Beautifully woven.
So here's the thing.
Pantelis.
So on our way back home, he goes, "Oh, don't be sad." I think he stopped to get us like hot dogs or something,
At
like
least,
food.
at least.
So I go back home and everything, and this was when he had. Did he come back from New York? I think he had come back from New York because I was 12.
The big event.
It was
when he
because
came
it was
back
before
to bring you here.
it was before he left for Greece. After he
So
came
it was
back.
in between. So he
It was in
had,
between, yeah.
It was too expensive because he needed that money to spend in Greece.
That's a long story. My father went bankrupt. Anyways,
Okay, no,
it's
I'm
a very.
I'm
it's
just
a-
guessing the reason because why he couldn't pay for the shit.
I don't know,
tickets.
bro. He just
Anyway, it
he's
marks
cheap,
you.
a tightster. He was expecting to pay one price, and he's already there with his kids. And instead of being like, "Fuck it, I'll bite the bullet for my kids," he was like, "Nah." He thought of his pocket. He thought of his pocket before he thought of his kids.
My father went
Understand?
to the Bell Center with Pasquale, the barber, and he ordered 2 beers for watching the hockey game. And he said the price to my father. He said, "Keep it," and they walked away.
That's
Dying
different.
thirst.
That's different. That's
Keep
different.
it.
That's
He said,
different
"Keep
because
it."
you're with a friend. You're
Him,
both
my
on the same.
Pasquale and my father
Yeah.
watched the whole hockey game with dry mouths, but they were right.
Yeah, that's fine. But it's like
principle
it's
of
it's
the
like the
game.
time.
You know what? They did have a point.
Yeah, I agree with them too. But it's like the time that Padeli and I went to go watch The Weeknd live, and we ended up leaving because a pole was blocking the whole fucking stage.
Yeah, I got my money back.
You know what I mean?
Some
So
people stayed.
so like that, but like some people say it, but like the point is you're going with your kid. Like the whole point is he put his wallet before his
Correct.
kids.
You cannot do that.
So that's what it was. Okay, so it was the wallet. Me, I thought there was no more tickets.
I think
Yeah,
look.
no, it's 60,000 plus.
It's-
at the going to watch.
Look, I said
the
it's
monster
one. I
truck.
said it's one or the other, but knowing my father's track
Super
record,
Bowl numbers.
knowing my father's track
Pinaf.
record, I guarantee you, it was down. It was one or the other, regardless. So
The last time that stadium was full, Bruce Jenner was Bruce Jenner.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that was during the Olympics.
That's the last time that stadium was full.
So we get back home, and my mother's in shock. She's like, "Why the fuck are you guys back so early? What the fuck happened?"
The black try
And then
to
she-
steal money.
She sees my brother and I were super sad. She was like, "What happened?"
Did you guys
Well,
cry?
No, we didn't cry, but we were like super sad.
Good.
And then
'cause
I
you
think
ain't no bitch.
I think my father didn't even want to deal with it. I think he just dropped us off and dipped or some shit. He was like, because he knew.
He knew that he was going to
He
see.
knew.
Wait, your
he
mom's
did
like, where are
wrong.
you going? I have to catch the monster truck.
He knew he
I
did
think
wrong.
he knew, yeah, bro. Or like, I think, bro, my mother started ripping him. Pa, yo, malaka, yifto,
So he
tishuipa.
avoided.
You know what I mean?
He avoided the conflict.
Yeah,
I like,
some
I
shit
like his
like-
style.
Yeah, some shit like that. So,
Yeah.
So,
not.
so yeah, so it doesn't bring me down. I remember it and it makes me laugh, or
Well,
like, and then I think what happened was he left and he didn't stay, and I think he thought she was gonna forget, and I think we're like in 2 weeks. I gotta ask her about the details of
brought it
that
up
story
again?
because we were young. I think she waited like a week or two before we see him again or something, and he was missing for a while. And she's like, "You think I'm gonna forget, you fucking bastard? Hold on, I'm gonna remember." And then the next time we saw him, She caught him. She just ripped him.
Waiting for tonight.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's
for
the.
you to be here in my
So that's the monster truck.
Waiting for tonight. Where is my monster truck tickets, Dad? Where are they now, Dad?
So yeah, that's a monster truck
Papa?
story.
Monster
That's
truck,
the monster
Papa.
truck. Bigfoot
Yeah.
and the Muscle Machines. That was the cartoon on Saturday morning of
Oh, shit.
Bigfoot, the monster truck.
Also was a
called
cartoon.
Bigfoot and the Muscle Machines.
Bigfoot. and a
I
muscle
challenge
machine.
anybody to find that commercial on fucking YouTube. Bigfoot and the Muscle Machines. That was the Bigfoot. While you were anyway, that was. Hey, Melody! Before I forget,
Ah, yeah.
wonderful person came and told me she's picking up 3 pizzas, and I think I made her wait, and I felt bad.
What's her name?
Melody.
That's a beautiful name.
Melody, yeah, beautiful girl, nice girl. She said she drove all the way from Hochelaga. So I said, "Whoa, wait, give me your name." I always forget. Every time people come to the restaurant, I always forget that they were wearing glasses. So I wrote down Melody, shout out Hochelaga, and
But
I
why
gave
did
her
she
a
come all the way
wonderful.
from Hochelaga? There's no
she picked-
shitty, mediocre restaurants in
She
Hochelaga.
picked up 3 pizzas, and I gave her a tiramisu for. And I said, "People, if you come from the from because you heard me speak here, say it."
Oh, she's a
so
podcast fan?
Yes.
Oh, that's why.
Say it so I can give you something free because I appreciate you trekking.
I hope she liked the pizzas.
I hope so too. I'm quite confident she did.
If she didn't, I would like to hear about it. So I could leave a review for her. My friend Melody, she come and she don't like your pizza.
She don't like your pizza.
Your pizza.
Speaking of which, I had a nice table of
How about I
Latin.
piss on you?
I had a nice table of Latin folk.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
They were hot, they're like spicy.
Were they
I could tell he was American.
speaking
because-
Spanish or Spanish?
Spanish, and I put the Julio Iglesias on, like I pandered to them. It was awful, but they had a very good time. And I forgot to charge a calamari, like an asshole that I am. But I could tell he came from the States because when the credit card printout comes out, if you have to sign it with a pen, it's an American card.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but that's
Yeah, that's
Well,
what
because
hap-
they still maintain some.
that's what happens to me when I pay with my American card. They make me sign and they freak out. I go, I have to sign. No, you don't. And they look like, oh, it says you have to sign. This never happened.
why is she speaking like Consuela, the cleaning lady?
She says, this is traditional Quebecois accent, man.
Okay, now you went French. Celine.
Dion.
You cannot mess with Celine.
Hey, do you
not
know the
talk-
story? Because I was on a French cast and I don't know the story. If you can explain to me, what's Celine's origin story? She was the victim of a pedophile.
No, I think what you're. Excuse me. I think what. I think historically, some stories have been mashed together.
Ah, okay. Tell me.
There was the producer that produced Nathalie Simard and her brother. I forgot his name. The fact that I even remembered that was amazing. And he was affiliated with René Angelil. They were in this circle. But to this day, Celine Dion always spoke highly of her husband, deceased now, who was maybe 40 years older than her. And she said he was her manager and then all that shit. So that's what they might be talking about. Back in the day, there was a circle of execs that probably Harvey Weinstein.
But Harvey Weinstein didn't bang kids.
In that fashion as well. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Add the next level of evil. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Add the next level of...
This has been confirmed.
I don't know if it's been confirmed, but it's been out there because I don't remember or didn't really follow up. But I know it was a thing. It was a thing. Enough. It was a thing.
Yeah. I don't know enough to comment on the subject.
Yeah.
Poseidon, what about you? Have you ever been
Raped.
the victim of a French singer?
What?
You ever
Has
listened-
Elvis
you ever
Gratton ever
have you
taken
ever
advantage
listened-
of you?
Have you ever listened to French music?
Oh, you've. I remember we used to. There was that one song that we would listen to that would make us laugh. Like
There's
crazy.
some good ones, man. Some legends.
Tourne around.
they basically they redid what's her name?
Laura Branigan?
No,
Total Eclipse of the Heart. Bonnie Tyler.
Yeah, Bonnie Tyler. And turn around, but it's like
Yeah.
Tourneront. I forgot what the lyrics are, but Tourneront. And it
Every
was,
now and then I get a little bit lonely and I feel like I could die.
turn around.
Every now and then I get a little bit mystified.
Then the man that look in your eye, turn around.
And I need you more tonight. And I need you more than ever.
I can only do air guitar.
You only know me tight.
Air piano.
That's song number 3 in a strip club. That's when she comes out with the blanket.
Oh, can you play? Yeah, you can play that in the strip club, yeah.
You could.
That's song number 3. There used to be a song number 1 would be like a rock and roll song. Then the hip hop went in there.
She's my cherry pie.
Yeah,
that's
that one
the
comes
first one
on
where
yeah.
she comes out fast.
Talk
and she
about
just
Guido and-
she just flashes her tits for a second at the end of that song. Then the second one, she a little more does the acrobatic shit in the second
Yeah.
song, and then by the slower song, the third song, she comes out nude
Yes.
with the blanket slowly.
You should have ran a strip club.
No.
Yeah, Massimo did that for a while.
No, he didn't run a strip. He was just the
He
voice.
was announcer guy.
Yeah.
Speaking of strip clubs, did you know? I found out about a year ago that stripper poles.
Or a thing.
Are not that safe.
No, they spin.
What?
Oh,
They
you mean
spin.
you thought they were like they stayed in place?
What do you mean?
I
This?
thought.
they spin.
I thought.
You're
for
gonna
the-
tell me the next thing you're gonna tell me that this fucking planet spins, rotates. What'd you say?
No, I get what
You
he's
didn't know
saying.
this?
Okay,
What are you talking
here.
about?
Stripper poles.
Yeah.
This is what he's saying.
Spin.
He thought they were like this, and the girl spun around it, and it didn't move.
Yeah.
He doesn't realize that it's like this. See how one
Yeah.
cup is
Yeah.
turning
Or
with
else
the
she'd
other
burn-
cup inside.
they would
Or
burn
else she
their-
would burn
yeah,
her
they
skin.
would
No, I know,
It's on
but
fire.
I
She would
thought it
burn
was
her
like
skin.
lubed up, or she was like a little bit like they put Vaseline or some
They'll
shit.
just
right.
fly off the pole.
Yeah, you're right about that. I understand.
But
what
I
you're
didn't
saying.
know for the longest time that they fucking.
I bet you a
spun
lot
and
of
How'd you
shit.
people
find
do
out?
not know that.
How'd you find out?
You
I was
took a
at
spin. You took a spin.
I was
know
at a
you.
stripper pole practice.
It wasn't practice. They were all just saying like, "What the
Do
fuck, bro?"
fire?
No. I think I saw it online.
Do fire station poles spin?
No,
How do you know?
it's true. I don't. I don't think so. Why would they need them to spin?
Maybe
They're fully clothed.
I don't
Who?
know.
Firemen.
Firemen. They go
Why
down.
not? I say why not?
No, they
You
go
might as
down
well.
like-
You put the pole up. You might as well
Firemen
spin
too.
it.
Yeah, they slide on the pole, and every time they slide, it's the same song. She's my cherry pie.
What's with the firemen on the calendars? That's a big thing, huh?
It used to be.
Well, women like
Women like that. Is it because this man will
Well,
save you
they used to like that
from
when they
a
needed
burning
calendars.
building?
Now they have
I
phones.
think there's multiple factors in this. They're in shape, and women love men who are
There's
in
a
shape.
lot of firemen that are
That's
not
not
in
true.
shape.
That's wrong.
A
Women
lot
just
of them
like
love
starting
the cooking
fires.
and eating at the fire.
Women just like starting fires. That's all it is.
And there's the I like that joke.
We didn't start the fire.
But there's the whole
Rock
always
cooking probably
burning
caused
I
the
think
fire.
I think there's the whole damsel in distress factor thing.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they are always in distress. These firemen.
So
No,
the
no,
the
the-
damsel
the
in
women.
distress, she's tied to the train track.
No,
and
but
the
like
fireman
no,
comes
like
in
the-
to untie her
women
before
ha-
the train comes.
Like a lot of women have this fantasy that to be saved and shit. So because they're firemen and they save lives, it's I think it turns them on. I think some shit like
I
that.
wish I could save you, but I can
So-
barely save myself.
So there, you could write that. So there's a woman on a balcony.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's a vampire about to bite the back of her neck. A fireman climbs up the balcony
No,
to
no,
save her.
not in that
He
sense.
saves her.
No. I'm talking about realistic scenarios.
So no vampires.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm talking about like the house, like they have a scenario where they're like, I don't know, stranded on a fucking tree or some shit.
Yeah, which is
'Cause
why that
fucking pussy
video-
keeps getting in trees
the
where they don't
video-
belong. They keep putting the noses where it doesn't belong.
The video of the Italian fireman rescuing a kitten
Yes.
is the biggest turn on in
For women,
fucking
yeah.
women in history.
Yeah. Or
Because
or
he's
gay men,
emotional at the cat because he's crying because
Yes.
he saved the kitten.
Yes.
Women get wet
Because
to
he's
that shit.
because he's this big, tough guy, right? Well, not big tough guy, but he's this big guy where you expect him to be like tough and shit, And
So she wants to get pounded by that.
yes, 100%, 100%,
Amazing.
demolished.
Demolished.
She- what's-
destroyed.
Yeah.
Maybe she's just a fan of overalls, kids.
You know
what's
who
crazy?
wore overalls?
You know what's
Hillbilly Jim.
You know what's crazy? So they'll get You know what's crazy? I just realized this. They'll get emotional and turned on by that video, right?
Emotional and turned on.
Emotional and turned on.
But you know what I
They
mean.
get a little bit of both.
Look, I'm not a fucking expert, okay? But you know what I mean.
I'm not a word guy. I don't word
So
well.
they'll get turned on, by by the big softy.
Who's
but
they?
then by the women.
Mr. Softy,
Yeah, but
the ice cream.
Mr. Softy, the Christmas poop.
you know what? Forget it.
Just say it. Say what you gotta say.
Forget it!
Look, say what you gotta say. But
Forget
say
it, I'm
If
closing
you're
the
gonna
show.
Say it. Don't close the show. Just say it.
Why?
So they'll get turned on by the big tough.
Cock, the big cock.
We don't know.
They'll get turned on by the big fire chief. You're saying.
They get turned on by the big tough guy who's a softy at heart. He saves the kitten and he's
What's
crying.
his name? Fire chief.
But they
Maivia.
want to be insulted at the same time in bed and smacked around
Is
by
that
the
what it
same
is?
guy in bed.
It's Fire Chief Maivia.
The Rock says.
La Rock says, "There's a fire in your vag."
That's why The Rock is The Rock.
Yeah. Did
Wait,
you know
what?
that?
The Rock and Roll Express.
He doesn't know.
Jacques Rougeau did one of the best. He was really good. First of all, two great things about Jacques Rougeau, to get back to him, because I know you had a show with him, and I can't wait to listen.
It's already on Patreon.
Jacques Rougeau.
Patreon.com/Pantelis.
First of all, in his hometown of Montreal, was so over with the crowd. With the term "over" is they love you. That Hulk Hogan, who was notorious for never losing, because that's not going to work for me, brother. That ain't going to work for me, brother. He had to lose clean 1, 2, 3 in Montreal. And he lost to Jacques Rougeau, because even the fucking heavyweight champion of the world can't win here. They're going to fucking riot. So they made Hogan lose in
But
Montreal.
then I think they changed it. They go all those stipulations. Something didn't
Yeah,
happen.
but
they
at the
stole it.
time he had to win. And another one that Jacques did very well. He would when he went bad guy, when he was maybe the Quebecer,
Mountie.
or no, when they were the fabulous Rougeau brothers. They went from good guys to heel, and they would sing their cheesy song. They're clearly French Canadian. We're all American boys.
Yeah.
And
So
they would wave American flags and say, "We're American," and they would
Le
fuck
Canada
up.
is a garbage. We are American.
They would
We
fuck-
are all
No, but they would
Americans.
fuck up
that's
things
France,
on
I
purpose
know.
just to make the crowd hate them. They would fuck up American shit on purpose just to make the crowd hate him. So another thing he
shit.
would do in the ring was he would go up to his opponent and say, "Hey, look, come here, look here, look here." He would make the guy look here, and then as the guy's looking, he would just smack him in the face. Bah! I love that. I laughed so hard. Then he would do this one. He would say, "Do like me, do like me." He would get on his back and then jump up. You know how hard that is to do?
Yeah, of course.
Jump up to your feet from your back.
The Rock does that.
Bro,
So
sometimes
when
I
he
can't
would-
even stand up
Yeah.
from a chair.
So he would do it, and then he would make the other guy do it. He would make his opponent do it. So he would do it. Then while the opponent
Tries to
would do
compete
it,
with him,
he
basically.
would clothesline him.
Yeah. He comes up and ran into a clothesline.
Oh, he was the best at being hated, this guy. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he was a very good wrestler.
Yeah, very much. Then he got in with when his brother retired and became the voice of French Canadian translated wrestling. They actually had a guy with a WWF suit on. They just wouldn't dub it. They would actually have a Quebecer, Ray Rougeau. His brother got with a guy named Pierre Lafitte Voirette, the pirate, some pirate guy. They did the Quebecers for a while. But then this guy held up McMahon. His partner held up McMahon for money. Like Ultimate Warrior did at the Bell Center. He says, "No, I can't lose in Montreal." He was supposed to lose. Can't lose in Montreal. He didn't want to lose in Montreal in his hometown. They fired him. So he tried to do the
Who's
same
this?
shit. Willette, the other Quebecer.
Is that what Willette did?
He tried to do that shit, like that stuff that Jacques did when Hogan lost to him. He tried to pull that shit years later as a Quebecer, and it didn't work. He got fired.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't as big.
Whatever
Right,
happened
he
to
was
that guy,
not.
Willette?
I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah,
was not
obviously
as
he
big.
was not. That's why they fired him.
Yeah.
Bro. If he was big, they wouldn't have fired him.
You're not Jacques. You can't do that shit.
You're not Hogan.
Yeah. Jacques was so over with the crowd, they had to do it. Yeah, love the old school wrestling stories, man. I could talk.
I just
about
know
it
the
forever.
Attitude Era. That was
Well,
a
it
fun-
makes sense,
That was
yeah.
a fun era. It doesn't matter.
It was the best. The Attitude Era was great.
He would ask people a question.
What? Remember how much fucking Stone Cold would make the crowd go, "What? What? Just drinking beers in the ring. What? What?" Fucking.
Oh, there was a
He's coming
soundbite I
back.
heard
Apparently,
recently.
he's coming back to WrestleMania. Stone Cold is coming back to wrestle, apparently, and he's supposed to wrestle Kevin Owens.
It's a
Because
rumor.
it takes place in Texas.
And the stunner with the because they have
And
the
it
same
takes place
finishing
in
move.
Texas, and Kevin Owens has been talking smack about the Stone Cold. So
Oh shit!
Has he?
apparently on Twitter and shit, there's been some little seed droplings.
Really?
But that sucks because I don't want to see Austin come back and lose.
Yeah, he'll but he'll lose, but then he'll get the crowd over or something. He'll give
actually, if
he'll
it's
give
in-
a stunner to someone.
There was a soundbite that I really enjoyed from Stone Cold Steve Austin, where he's
I
talking,
like his podcast.
he's talking to the crowd. Oh, he has a
Good.
podcast. Good
Yeah,
for him.
It's good.
He's
When he
talking-
has people in, it's good. I hate the phone calls.
Yeah,
Okay.
because fans are dumb.
But so he starts talking to the crowd. He goes, and this and that, and I had a beer. And the crowd goes, yeah. And I go, I had another beer. Yeah. I had 3 beers. Yeah. He just keeps going, bro. I was just going, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. There was something
People
very
asked him
entertaining
how
about
many
that.
beers you actually drank. He said, it becomes an art to getting more beer on you than in you when you're drinking those 2 beers in the
When
ring.
he's smashing them.
Because if he would actually drank every beer, he would have been dead. All those
Oh, no, but
beers
they
all
were,
the time.
they're
No,
not
but-
real beers.
No, but they are. But on the road, it's just because he would like
No, they're not real beers.
Half a drop would end up in his mouth.
No, but I don't think they're real beers.
I
Because it would
belie-
reek and it would stink.
I
think
believe they are real beers, and they would just not
Wash
all go,
everything.
Yeah, they would not go in his mouth.
No,
That
no,
was-
forget the mouth. I'm saying because it's all over the place. It's
Yeah,
sticky.
it was.
You know
It
what?
was real beer. It
Let's
was real
debunk
beer.
this. Did Stone Cold Steve Austin use real beers? Google that.
You Google it.
It was real beer.
Oh, man, oh, man.
3%, 3.5 Miller Lights or whatever.
3.5, eh? Okay, that's not bad.
3.5 or 4.1.
But wasn't he using that fake beer, Steve Weiser?
No, because it was that was the whole gimmick. He was a cash cow
Oh,
for them.
dude, he had those. What is it? 4 years of terror.
Yeah, he was a cash cow.
God, I think he was the biggest driver.
And just because he went to ECW and was really upset, that's when this persona came out, the Stone Cold. He was upset at how he was used in WCW and
Yeah, they
fired.
didn't use him at all.
And then he went to ECW and then started doing promos
As himself.
as himself and just being pissed off. And then boom, that character.
No.
First he came in as the ringmaster with
Yeah.
DiBiase, and then from there went to Stone Cold. It was over, and then he became a merchandise machine for them. A merchandise machine. How
Dude.
old is he now? 60.
I don't know. But
Apparently, it was real
figures-
beers.
He's doing Tide with bleach commercials with
I
Ice-T.
didn't think it was real beers. I thought they would have faked it. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's so they all and
Yeah.
because I heard him say it. You got to make there's an art to pouring them and not going in your mouth.
But
so
what about-
you could drive to the hotel later?
But what about all those people had to clean everything?
Yeah, they cleaned it.
Oh, that sucks, dicks.
Dude, he came in a Zamboni once, a monster truck. They had an open wallet for Stone Cold, whatever he wanted to do.
Who came in Harley Davidson once?
Hogan and it stalled
Well, no.
a lot of
the
times.
used to
Undertaker
come
too
out.
was American Badass. Undertaker, yeah. a
I used
few
to
of
I used to love the entrances. The entrances like
them. That's all about wrestling. It was
yeah.
the best. That's how it became a thing because they didn't have entrance in music before.
Another memory when I was a kid, my brothers and I, we used to get in trouble with my mother because we would wrestle in the living room. So we would
Like
move.
every child.
Yeah, we would move like furniture around and shit, and sometimes we'd break tables and go crazy.
Oh, you would break the table in half like Mankind?
No, we would break stuff by mistake, not break it in
you
half.
would knock
but
over
like,
the vase?
We knock over like shit like that. You know, we wouldn't do anything we do it on purpose, and then my mother would get so pissed. She would come home, fucking smack
Who
us.
would win?
Me, I was the biggest.
His mom.
His
His
mom?
mom would win.
Me, I was the
She'd
biggest.
come in at the end. Everybody, he thought he won. His mom would smack him.
Yeah. But we used to do.
How did you not want to try this?
I do not want to try that. No, thank you.
It tastes like soap.
I hate it.
I
wonderful.
don't give a fuck, bro. I'm not gonna. Come on.
Why would you want to try something that you already know is shit?
Exactly.
I like the taste of this.
That's because you're fucked in the head, bro. What do you want me to say? But I remember
Do
we
you
used
like the taste or do you like the memories it brings back?
I don't know. I know that the feelings are positive, so I'm not sure where
That's
it
what-
comes
that's
from.
But we used to do suplexes and stuff like on the couch. Like I would pick up my brothers, I would pow, and then they would do. They couldn't pick me up yet, so they would do other moves that
They used to do I'm just jacking you off, but it's wrestling. It's not
That's
gay.
how tired Andre the Giant was in
He used
WrestleMania
to fall
3.
asleep sometimes.
In WrestleMania 3. That's how physically
in the ring?
exhausted he
In
was.
the ring.
That's
And
how
people would beat him up.
if you rewatch that match at WrestleMania 3,
He would take
100,000
naps during the
during the match, yeah. 100,000 people in
'Cause he's so
the
big.
Pontiac
Doesn't have the energy.
Silverdome. He actually gives Hogan a side suplex because he didn't have the strength to lift Hogan up over his
Oh,
shoulders.
shit.
He actually gives. He never have I ever seen a side suplex because he couldn't lift him all the way. He gave him a side suplex, and Hogan sold it because there were people in the crowd watching.
Oh shit!
He gives him a side suplex
Because of his gigantism.
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 In the movie Princess
of that
Bride,
jigging.
there's a part where he catches
Jigism.
in the movie
Because of too much jism.
Jism. In the movie Princess
Isms.
Bride, there's a part where he catches.
Yeah, she was held up with ropes.
She was held up with ropes
I
'cause
heard
he was
that.
so tired. Well, Robin Wright Penn. He was so tired, like he was so weak.
Yeah.
Sad.
And that would just randomly happen to him. He'd just get tired.
But yeah, well, his head was as big as this table.
That must have been fucking weird. But he lived for a long time.
He lived till what, 42, 44?
Which
Something
was
like that?
apparently a long time for
a
somebody.
giant.
For a giant, yeah.
And he was the champion of the Monde for a long time.
Nobody gave a good to the chest slap like Andre the Giant.
Dude,
He
you
gave a
felt
good
it.
chop.
A
He gave a
good
good
chop.
chop.
Yeah, you felt
Yeah.
that shit. Yeah, dude.
Man, I remember freaking out seeing pictures of him holding up beers. And he would hold them up like
Yeah.
this, beer cans.
It was just nothing for him. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was so big.
He was laughing in the room.
Bro, your head was this like he could clamp your head.
Yeah.
Jake the Snake told that story that once Andre was laughing in the ring while he was sitting on Jake the Snake's chest while holding on to the turnbuckles, at the end in the corner there. He was sitting on him and he's laughing. He goes, "I'm farting." And it was like a 45-second fart to Jake the Snake's face.
Oh, no.
Jake told that story on Rogan.
That was the episode before me and Mike.
Oh,
Oh,
amazing.
fuck.
Yeah.
Poor
Amazing.
guy, bro.
And then they kicked us off the internet.
Yeah.
Still off,
yeah.
huh? Still off.
yeah.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
The way things are going, I think it's going to stay off for a while.
What,
But speaking of farting,
Uh-oh.
you had a story you wanted to talk about.
Yeah, tell us, G.
Okay,
I just wrote down Guido swamp
do you
ass.
remember? Do you remember when Poseidon earlier? When I said that earlier today, he released some gas. He was very polite and apologetic. He goes, "Oh, I didn't realize it was going to be," because he let one out and then he realized there was literally the air was misty. It was my field of vision was blurry for a second behind
Because
Poseidon.
of the fart?
Yeah.
It smelled that bad.
Where is this? In his restaurant?
Yeah.
You don't have any respect.
So
Look, it came out by mistake.
People are trying to eat there.
but he
bro.
apologized. He
No.
apologized.
First
there
of all,
was no
it
customers.
wasn't open. It wasn't open
it's
yet.
Monday.
It wasn't open.
That doesn't matter. People are going to come in. That's a place of business.
Yeah, but it's going to go away.
So
you disgust me.
it reminded me of a story once.
Cracked open a window.
I was in a movie years and years ago for a second called Let the Game Begin.
All about farting.
It's from the guy in the movie is one of the American Pie guys.
Okay.
And he goes to my scene was he goes to a men who got shafted by women anonymous meeting, and all of us are sitting there telling stories about how girls fucked us over.
That's funny.
Now, at the wrap party for this, it was in the summertime. It was at some bar, wherever, and the producers put on this party. Everyone can go eat some hors d'oeuvres and drink free booze and whatever. And it was one of those summer days where I left like for the whole day. So it was hot, and at 9 o'clock at night, I arrive at this wrap party.
Hot and wet.
Not having gone home to take a shit, a shower, a shave, or anything. Now, I had summertime swamp ass. Basically, that sweaty ass crack. So,
Los swampos del fesos, as they say in Spain.
so I go to the bathroom because I got to wash up, do something. I'm going to be
Jesus
saying hello to
Christ.
people. And I wipe my ass with the toilet paper. I dry my ass crack. And then I go to the sink. And the sink is not working. Or there's something. It couldn't have been because it's a wrap party it could have. Something stopped me from getting a full washing hands. Okay? So now it occurred to me that maybe a little piece of my index finger may have not been wrapped in the toilet paper and may have touched the swamp ass liquid.
That's disgusting.
So now I say hello to everybody. I'm not, shaking hands or anything or whatever. But as I'm telling a story to one of the investor producers, I move my hands a lot because I'm Italian.
And you
So I'm
start
moving my
smelling your
hands
ass?
around. But at one
wobbling.
point, my finger, I guess, goes near his face for a
Oh!
second, and you visibly see his face change horrifically for 1 second, one split second. His face goes from laughing, smiling to sheer
I thought
disgust because he smelled my
Yeah,
swamp.
now I gotta work in this town again.
That happened. This guy invested millions and paid me, and while I'm telling a story, his face physically
Yeah,
changed.
because you put your asshole in.
I
his
would have
face.
murdered you, I think.
I actually, I remember his name was Niraj or something. I
What?
don't know.
What was his name?
Indian something. Niraj? Anyway. Yeah. Oh, that was
getting-
awful.
Disappointed.
Getting nauseous.
Yeah, that was awful. That
'Cause
was.
I'm picturing a finger like going past my face that reeks like that.
Yeah, the
How
ass.
do you-
It
how do
was
you
an
not
ass
just
finger
lick
smell.
It, just bite it, put it in your mouth, start sucking it.
Yeah. Cut to me that night biting
Why
my
are you gonna
nails.
say stuff
Because
like
I
that,
knew
bro?
you were gonna do that.
Cut to me biting my nails that night. Cut to me biting
It's
my
all
nails.
wet in your mouth. And the ass juice is
Stop
going
it.
in your throat. All the ass juice.
Stop it.
Oh, Guido's ass juice.
When Poseidon farted today, the plants behind him died. Look at him. Look at him.
I'm disgusted. It worked backwards. I got disgusted. All right,
It
close
worked
the
back-
show.
Double-edged sword.
That's
Close the
Guido's
show,
swamp
double-
ass
Yeah, we're
story.
closing all that, bro, because I can't. I gotta go puke. So thank you guys for tuning in to the Intellectuals. Don't forget, if you want to find me, it's on Instagram and Twitter, theposeidon69. That is my handle. Twitch.tv/theposeidon69. I live stream video games sometimes. I haven't done so in like about a week or
I
two.
found these.
Guido Grasso Jr. Guido Jr. on Instagram. And don't forget, he's got a restaurant.
Twitter.com/swampass.
Sapori di Napoli. That's a good Twitter handle.
Swampass? I'm
That's
sure
a good
it
Twitter
exists.
handle, yeah. Sapori di Napoli, his restaurant makes very good pizza and other stuff, apparently.
Sandwich and meatballs,
Yeah,
lasagna,
exactly. We make a-
tagliatelle with fungi.
and don't forget, he always gets down to a business.
You gotta do the business. You gotta
You know?
do business right.
PantelisComedy.com for all Pantelis stuff. Don't forget about that shit. Also, if you guys want exclusive content, such as my show In Bed with Poseidon,
Exclusive.
you want to get
Patreon.com/swampass.
Yeah, you want to get early access to some of the stuff that we do, and you want to get exclusive shit. Patreon.com/Pantelis. That is the place to be. Tell your friends, tell your cousins, tell your parents, tell everyone, tell even your pets, bro.
May the swamp be with you.
May the
Thank
swamp be with you.
guys.
Thank you guys, and peace of the fuck out, the beats.